Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Like, subscribe and share the video with your friends and loved ones. In today's video, I'm going to take the subject Basic Science. We'll be looking at the class Grade 9. Our topic today is Environmental Hazard 2 and 3. We'll look at the subheading Deforestation. What is deforestation? The clearing of large areas of forest by man is termed deforestation. Now, what is a forest? A forest refers to a large area of land covered with trees. Let's look at reasons for deforestation. The first one is firewood gathering for domestic purposes. The second one is increased demand for housing. The third one is expansion of agricultural land. The fourth one is mining activities. The fifth one is industrial/commercial activities. The sixth one is overgrazing. The last one is natural disasters such as forest fires. These are the reasons for deforestation. Let's look at effects of deforestation on the environment. First one is global warming and greenhouse effect. What is global warming? Global warming is a sustained increase in the average temperature of the earth sufficient to cause climate change. The trees remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere during the process of photosynthesis and release oxygen back into the atmosphere. Whereas greenhouse effect, the greenhouse effect is the process through which heat is trapped near the Earth's surface by substances known as greenhouse gases. Let's look at the second one is disturbance in water cycle. When a part of forest is removed, the trees are no longer available to evaporate water that are present in them, resulting in a drier climate. The next one is biodiversity. Biodiversity refers to the diverse kinds of living things in a given area. So deforestation generally increases the rate of soil erosion by increasing the amount of runoff and reducing the protection of the soil from tree litter. The fourth one is rate of soil erosion. Deforestation generally increases the rate of soil erosion by increasing the amount of runoff and reducing the protection of the soil from tree litter. Economic impact. Any damage to forests and other aspects of nature could harm the living standard of the population, which is dependent on forests for living. Let's look at regulation on deforestation. The first one is involvement of local people. Local people should be involved in the conservation of forests. The second one is the use of alternative source of energy. Renewable energy such as tidal, and solar energy should be used. You can see hydel, top, middle, tidal, and the bottom one is solar energy, solar panels. The third one is afforestation. Forest areas should be increased by massive plantation of trees on the degraded land. The fourth one is legislation. Laws should be made and implemented strictly to check the flame. The first one, prevention of overgrazing. Laws should be made for such as appointment of forest guard to prevent any illegal activity in the forest. Restriction of mining on any farm, forest land, and the fourth one is deforestation should be prevented. Now let's look at desertification, meaning geographical area, causes and control measures. Now what is desertification? Meaning of desertification. Desertification simply means making of desert. It may be because of loss of vegetation, little or no rainfall, high temperature, etc. Desertification is a gradual conversion of fertile land into desert, usually as a result of human activities. Causes of desertification. The first one is misuse of resources. The second one is overgrazing, which makes the land barren. one is deforestation, which leads to soil erosion until the land can no longer be used to grow crops. Fourth one is cutting of trees for firewood makes the land arid. Fifth one is overcultivation of crop on the same land, resulting in loss of fertility. Sixth one is bush burning exposes the soil to wind and rain. And let's look at the seventh one, bad management of farmland by farmers. Let's look at the effects of desertification. 1. Loss of topsoil due to bad management of farmland. The second one, the land cannot be used to grow crops or support livestock. The third one is loss of vegetation and exposure of soil to the atmosphere create warmer and drier climates. Let's look at the control measures of desertification. Sustain planting of trees. The second one is strict regulation against cutting of trees. The fourth one is people should be taught the benefits of planting of trees. People should be sensitized on the benefits of planting of trees. The fourth one is regulation against bush burning. It could be by community bylaws on bush burning. Now, desertification. Areas having less or no rainfall are more prone to become desert in northern states such as Katsina, Kano, Sokoto, Jigawa, Borno. These have very low rainfall. Let's look at the ozone layer, depletion of the ozone layer and its effects. The description of the ozone layer. The Earth's atmosphere consists of a number of different layers. The first one is troposphere, followed by the stratosphere, followed by the mesosphere, followed by the thermosphere, and the exosphere. The stratosphere contains the ozone shield, a layer of ozone, a triatomic oxygen. Ozone layer shield the surface from biologically destructive ultraviolet radiation from the sun. Ozone is being destroyed by the release of gases, particularly chlorofluorocarbons, which are used in refrigerators, solvents, and air conditioners. Location of the ozone layer in the atmosphere. The troposphere, which is the lower atmospheric layer, surrounds us at the ground level. The stratosphere is often called the upper atmosphere. Ozone lies above the troposphere and extends between 8 km to 50 km. It is produced in the upper atmosphere when sunlight strikes oxygen atoms and causes them to temporarily combine. It performs a very important function as it shields the atmosphere and protects the air from ultraviolet radiation, the UV radiation. Let's look at the importance of the ozone layer. The ozone layer serves as an umbrella or protective shield that saves the Earth's surface from most of the destructive ultraviolet solar radiation. Let's look at the effects of depletion of the ozone layer to the life on Earth. The first one is greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is a natural process in which certain gases known as greenhouse gases trap heat that radiate from the Earth's surface. The temperature on the Earth may increase by about 1.5 to 4.5 degrees Celsius by the year 2050 due to greenhouse gases. Photosynthesis, water use efficiency, and yield of plants will decrease. The photosynthesis by phytoplanktons in the aquatic ecosystem will also be markedly reduced. Human health is also affected. From the picture, you can see the gases responsible for the greenhouse effect: carbon dioxide, nitrogen, oxide, methane, and the triatomic oxygen, or the ozone. The second one is global warming. All scientists agree that if greenhouse gases increase and all other factors remain constant, the Earth will warm up. The climate is getting warmer and the effect of global warming is becoming increasingly noticeable in many countries. Ice melting and flooding. According to most estimates, a 2 degrees Celsius average increase in global temperature will warm up the Atlantic by 5 degrees Celsius. This temperature rise is enough for the melting and disintegration of ice sheets. This will increase sea level by 16 to 20 feet. It will cause flooding in most of the areas. Those areas. Now let's look at control measures to prevent depletion of the ozone layer. The first one is reduce bush burning. The second one is by reducing the source of chlorofluorocarbons. Source of chlorofluorocarbons include anthropogenic compounds that are released into the atmosphere since 1980th century because of their wide use in air conditioning, refrigeration and insulation, propellant in aerosol applications, solvents and packing materials. Control measures for the prevention of depletion of the ozone layer. The third one is by developing substitutes to replace chlorofluorocarbon. The fourth one is reduction of energy use, especially the fossil fuels such as coal, natural gas, and oil. The fifth one is shifting from carbon-based fossil fuel to alternative energy sources like the tidal water, the tides, and solar panels. The fifth one is carbon capture storage. Carbon capture involves the process for trapping carbon dioxide, sequencing it deep underground. The seventh is geoengineering, including carbon sequestration. This picture explains it all. Assignment question 1. Discuss the whole role of laws and regulations in the prevention of deforestation. Assignment question 2. Name 2 agencies which can make laws and regulations on bush burning. Assignment question 3. List any 2 reasons for deforestation. Assignment question 4. What are the harmful effects of the ozone layer depletion? Assignment question 5. List some of the control measures to prevent depletion of the ozone layer. Provide your answers in the comment sections. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Invite your friends and your loved ones so that we can get